What's going on, everybody? And we got the mid-season finale trailer, I guess you could say, for Agatha All Along. And today we're going to go into all of that and see exactly what we caught, what's interesting, what's to come, and yeah, just to catch us up with the story. So let's start off with, Agatha and essentially Billy got into an argument, and Billy ended up throwing her into the mud along with Kale and Lilia. And essentially, Agatha's talking to Billy saying, what does Billy Maximoff want with the Witch's Road? And then essentially, at the end of the road, and she's out of the mud and she's yelling at Billy, and Billy's like, power doesn't interest me. I want something more. Obviously, he's hinting at his brother, and, he obviously wants to find Speed, or Tommy, whatever you'd like to say. And that's where the continuation is going to be at the end of the entire series. That's going to be that next WandaVision show, or whatever you'd like to call it. Next up, we get to see the crash, which is going to be in next week's episode, where you obviously see right there Wanda's hex being built up, which is going to distract Billy's parents when they're driving. They're going to swerve off. You can tell right there they're in East View, and Billy says, "Mom!" And then the car crashes into the tree, and they're pronounced dead. Next up, I want to go over, we see Get Ready for Spectacle, and essentially it's Agatha, and she's standing getting zapped by a bunch of different witches. I'm assuming this is just like flashbacks of when she deserved, and got her power, and she starts to build up and gets this hunger and this craze and this want for more power. Next up, we have where at the end it says all roads lead to me, and we know it's Rio, and she has that cackle where she's like we have that scream going on, which super cool. Followed by, we see Lilia following as the queen, and I believe this is right before she dies. This is when she's in that room and they all go up in the air along with the Salem 7, and she's going to come down. I'm assuming a knife is going to come down on top of her. And then right here, you see Agatha, and she's looking. And at first when I saw this, I thought, okay, maybe this is a flashback to Wanda and Mount Wundagore crashing down as the castle crashes down on top. But I'm actually thinking this is more of what happens with the dirt. Because if you look behind, it almost looks like the mud that they fell in. And this is like that room that they're going to land in, essentially. Like they're in another place. Next up, this mysterious figure. So I have heard Mephisto, because he obviously is mentioned in the last episode, where we find out that he essentially gives Agatha the Darkhold in exchange for something, her son. I've also heard this is Nicholas Scratch, and I've heard apparently now from My Time to Shine, this is Quicksilver. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but Quicksilver left once the hex went down and never came back. If I remember correctly, that was in an interview with the director of the whole entire WandaVision series. Next up, we have Billy in Maleficent's outfit, and I love it. I don't know why. I don't know why I think it's funny. I don't know why I like it. It's stupid, but it's funny. We just went from this all-powerful with, a crown on to this. So it's kind of funny. Next up, though, Alice Wu with Rio's hands touching her. I think we're going to see Alice essentially getting taken to the other side where her soul will rest, as obviously Rio wants her soul. So maybe we're going to see her as a skeleton and realize, oh, Rio's evil now, which is going to lead us into this scene where Rio with the evil laughter, the the cackle. Obviously, that's going to be Rio versus Agatha in either the 8th episode or the 9th episode. And then we obviously have Rio, where it says, will Agatha Harkness finally meet her end? And I think this is the tease before Agatha perishes. Yes, you heard that correctly. I've been told multiple times in rumors that Agatha is going to die at the end of this, but she's still going to be a spirit and help guide Billy to find Tommy. But without further ado, that is all of the screenshots and stuff I have caught in from this new TV spot. I think it's pretty cool. Super excited to see where the upcoming weeks are. If you follow me on other platforms, we've been talking about speculations for the last couple weeks. Same with YouTube. So as always, make sure you guys subscribe so you can stick into more of this Agatha All Along jam, I guess you could say we're going on to. We're going crazy with it. So I hope you have a great rest of your night, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.